Not if you're playing all Madden. Yep. Which I'm cool with. I really never used it anyway, so. Why is that? I haven't either. I got white on, Swag. Swag, I got white jerseys. So I'm glad I play in a dome. Brandon Graham's only got 3 tackles there, bro. Oh, Diggs is hurt, so Elshon Jeffries is going to have that. Fletcher Cox has got 15 tackles. Nice. Delvin Cook's hurt, so.
All right, Coach. It's the NFL.
Damn, Delvin Cook had 415 yards from 3 games? Fuck.
Field in Philadelphia, PA.
I know, but he's hurt for 4 or 5 weeks now.
Philly a few moments ago.
Yeah.
Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up.
Tail or shoulder or some shit.
As they get ready to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror.
Oh, I'm sure I'll be able to bring him back.
In Week 5 on EA Sports.
Yeah, he had 415 yards with fucking 5 touchdowns in week fucking 3. Damn. Now I gotta deal with fucking Latavius Murray over here. Dude, Delvin Cook's gonna be a monster, dude. Well, I mean, when I get him up.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
Broadcast is up if y'all trying to watch this game.
Makes a
Philadelphia Vikings.
off the corner, protecting his side of the field.
Oh, that reminds me of the great defenses of old, doesn't it? The Pittsburgh Steelers, Steel Curtain. They would not let you get on the field if you could only do one thing. You had to be a complete guy, and you had to be able to tackle.
Now, I know I've said this before, but you know I wasn't alive when the Steel Curtain was played. I know them, but I just want to let you know I wasn't alive.
I'm going to keep peppering that in there, and one of these days you're going to think that you were.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Oh, that's right. You got Harrison Smith, bro.
Here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll run here. It's Murray. And he's going to have the first down at about.
Hey, don't feel bad. I played Ben. I had like fucking 15 injuries.
That extends this drive. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, you know, a little bit numb.
Yeah, I heard like 5 of your players.
How important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one.
Then I played the Bills after you, and same thing. We had like 15 injuries. It's like, come on.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. That was 2nd down run for Murray. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
And that's a run that'll
Hey, Ben, I'm glad you didn't hurt fucking Adam Thielen that bad.
You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Yeah, he came back the next day. Said, Ben's a bitch. All right, I'm ready.
1st down. Here's Cousins.
Come on, Treadwell. You got to catch that, dude.
Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate.
You had to drop it.
You'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get this one down to the 40.
What's up, Harrison Smith? Welcome back to the purple. Hard-hitting motherfuckers over here.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling?
I just want to know how long that dude's going to last in the league.
They kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball.
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
A 1st down throw for Cousins. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks. Now this now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Cousins.
He dropped it again? Come on.
Through the contact. Incomplete.
It's going to be a defensive game here.
Sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Winston, the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he'll find some space.
All right, we're going to hit you low in, Jay Ajayi.
And there on the tackle, Shaq Lawson.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. He finds an opening past the 40. Wide open receiver complete. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
3 receiver set, huh? You like that 3 receiver set.
Come on, man. Let's go.
I'll switch that shit up, man.
Now
You can't
Wentz
be running
throwing
that
on
shit all the
second
time.
down. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. The 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Wentz able to hook up with Aguilar for a big gain. 45 yards.
All right, Wentz, to see if you can hook
The
up with him
Eagles
again.
into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out?
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Elliott now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. And they had a long drive going last time, but it stalled out. But still, maybe something positive to carry forward from that last drive.
Well, a few different things that you carry forward. Number one, as you noted, they were moving it pretty well, so that gives them a lot of confidence. The second part is keep trying for.
Oh, he's that really?
Picked off by the linebacker Jordan Hicks. And they will finally get him, but not
That's a
until he's
bullshit
all the
play.
way down
He
inside
was
the
nowhere near that.
15-yard line.
Wasn't even facing the
He had
fucking
a little bit
play.
of a turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole.
Yeah, you were facing the
because
whole opposite
you have
way.
to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Here's Ajayi. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Ben Gideon in on the stop.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Hang in there now. Hang in there now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Sunday.
They run again with Ajayi. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
I got probably one of the best defensive line in the game.
Like that, it's 3rd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
This is Ajayi. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
All right, now I get to throw it with the wind. Let's go.
This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
You better be playing your boys
out comes
back.
Minnesota. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go, let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is
Lock
met
him,
at
huh?
the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
He can't block. Come on,
That
man.
time as Cousins goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
He bounced.
The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jay Ajayi there out of the backfield. And it's 3rd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better than it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5 quarterback picks up the 1st down.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a 1st down.
They run with Ajayi. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Footing's definitely going to be an issue because it's tough to make those quick cuts that you're used to making on a soggy track. In fact, a Hall of Fame runner once told me, cut on your heels in this type of weather. Gives you better balance.
Great 15.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. He's going to let this one go deep.
Oh, we're
It's caught at the 10. And he is into the end zone.
playing you guys back coverage and you're going to throw it? Really? You're going to blow coverage with 3 deep?
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. Elliott now to have the extra point. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And an alley to run. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he's
going
take
super
this
slow,
all the way
dude.
down to the 40-yard line.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively. Move it deep into their own territory.
I get he's got
or if you're
87
backed
speed
up
and
on
92
offense,
excel,
and he can hit
but
a big
damn.
punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's right. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On 1st down, Murray. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Cousins now on 2nd down. This is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kyle Rudolph, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
Surprised you didn't pick that, bro.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now. The field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
That's why I like all Madden.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with a Giant. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Tackle made by Everson Griffin.
Look, I can't even run in this game, dude.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Let's go, let's go.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Dancing to his left. And he's got some space here.
Strip him. Come on, Kendricks.
Before reaching the 45-yard
Right, we're putting a spy on that cocksucker.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 at enemy territory. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Part of the reason they're here, no doubt, is his big performance in the NFC title game, and that's his first catch of the Super Bowl. Throwing on first is Wentz. Being chased out left. Space to run past the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the first.
And one of my pet peeves when they
Carson
see
Wentz
this
about
guy
to be out for
play,
the season
when
here
Carson
soon.
Wentz takes off running the football.
Keep running with him like that.
I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. He's an integral part of the quarterback run game.
I ain't blitzing you.
Very, very well.
Yeah, you don't like sneaky athletic, do you? That's just kind of a jab in the back.
Yeah, not when it doesn't apply. I think that's a stereotype.
I ain't blitzing you. That's just my old D-line getting in.
Tackle made there by the UCF man, Mike Hughes.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Sheldon
There goes
Richardson.
that safety, or that
Able
spy.
to get him for a loss of about 3. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Ram. Great 15, great 15.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own. But as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you. And if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front seven can get him down.
And Elliott puts this one through. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
Just take them back for a kick return.
And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Yeah, I'm just going to play it safe here. Fuck it. There's 2 quarters left.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
No.
300.
So I can get this touchdown right here.
Final play of the half. Cousins. Ooh. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham.
Sorry.
His time is now run out on this first half of action. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. Space to maneuver at the 40. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jay Ajayi, his 4th touchdown on the year.
Like I said, power backs are OP this year.
Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind because they were...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend the play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and they end up getting sacked.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But
they got his man complete. 20, 10, 5, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kendall Wright, 77 yards.
That's a user catch, too.
The Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9
Yeah, but I had controller to do the whole time.
That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here.
Yeah, aimed it right down the middle, and it went to the right.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll begin the drive with a jive. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Wentz. Over the middle, complete. It's Watkins. And they get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. To throw, it's Wentz. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Wentz will try again on 2nd down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Linval Joseph.
Turn the heat up.
Able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Throwing now is Wentz. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
This is taken at the 10. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
They go play action here on 1st down. Lets it fly for Thielen. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They go play action. Cousins. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Catch that shit right in your hands. Come on.
It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back.
Right over the fucking
and
coverage,
see the ball
too.
Coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion.
Where's Diggs when you need him?
In the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And that will be incomplete as well. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in.
Did you see that play, Jay, or whoever that was watching the broadcast?
How about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight.
Yeah.
He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Fielded at the 20. Wow, evasive.
Make a miss.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Now Philadelphia ready to get going.
Fucking
on
Kendall
offense
Wright,
again.
man. Catch the
Crew
ball,
had to punt
man.
Last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to
Yeah.
play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his
That
way
time
in
I
this
did
one,
blitz.
but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go, Greg. Greg 15, Greg 15. Let's go.
Wentz now to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Daniil Hunter in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Greg. Greg 15, Greg 15.
Throwing is Wentz. And the pressure gets to him again. Everson Griffin. He's the one to get him this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now.
Hey, you're still winning the game, though, bro. That's all that matters, right?
Punt it away. Fielded at about the 28. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return.
You
And
can't.
Possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over.
Just wait till
here.
I get
They were
wait
forced
till
to
I
punt
get
last time, and I
Khalil
doubt
Mack,
sincerely that
man.
They'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field
Just wait till
position.
Mack
Neither do
gets
they.
over here, man.
Great starting spot. Great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
And he'll be hit as
If I wouldn't have been
releases
hit,
it.
dude, if I wouldn't have been hit right there, dude, Kendall Wright would have had a touchdown.
Happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have
I
to
know.
think on
I
early
saw
downs
that.
Like that first down there.
I was kind of hoping you would have whiffed on
Yeah,
that.
fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Cousins again.
And you drop it wide the fuck open.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have
Wow.
held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's Cousins. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Mills. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had
4
3
deep.
last week.
All right.
And you know, all week long, he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Now it's a Ajayi. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Yes, it can, especially when he's chewing the clock.
Let's go, Greg. Drag it.
Wentz going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
He still picked it up. Wow! Come on, Everson, you're right fucking there.
Often unusual for the team.
There's that spy too.
Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do.
I engaged him myself.
Looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The Eagles on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now Wentz.
So is Everson Griffin.
Down he goes again. Everson Griffin in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. The Eagles send out their punter.
I'm not blitzing, so you can't say I'm nanoing.
He's averaging just under 50
I am.
yards a punt.
OG.
Gets this away. Pulled in at the 24. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now out comes Minnesota.
Hey, you wanted Harrison Smith and Anthony Barr.
The interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
That's the whole reason the Vikings got what they got on the team. They got pass rushers on the outside, and they got what they got in the middle.
2nd down, Cousins. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Cousins now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Yep.
And it's incomplete.
Come on, right?
We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers.
Got to catch that,
Everything
Kendall.
seemingly has been
That was
contested.
Diggs. That would have been
That's
caught.
another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. Cousins. Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. Quick slant there, gets him the 1st down, 6 yards on the play.
That's retarded.
A handoff. It's Murray. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
They try to
He super over-pursued that one.
Swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and
that's why I thought I had it right there, but
and
then the other dude was right there.
They can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Again, it's Murray. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have made this now a 1-score game. Extra point by Carlson.
6-point game. Let's go. Come back strong.
Here in this 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score.
Yeah, but my offense has got to perform.
Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll take this across the 25.
That's the problem, dude. My offense has got to perform.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And room to run as he's up past
Man,
the
Jay
35-yard
you just
line.
can't stop this
8
cocksucker.
yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
On the ball.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's a giant. And this defense not giving him anything there.
Hey, your boys were blocking for you right there. They just, you couldn't find a hole.
It. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
Them holes shrunk. That's why I like an agile back. They can get in them holes.
The Eagles on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6.
All right, we
They're up
blitzing.
against
Fuck
a
it.
3rd and 1 situation. Now wins. And this is caught. That's Watkins. The ball comes
Get that!
out.
Come on! Come on!
So possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief.
Good shit, Ben Gideon.
It
Fuck!
was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
On the ball. List 5-7. List 5-7.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario,
opponent
tell
experience.
You what they're looking for,
What?
and make sure that
What?
they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going
shit.
so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
I don't know, dude. I get 200 megs per second, so it ain't mine. That's a forced win on my part. Oh, man.
Hey, ram.
On second down, here's Wentz. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Shorty.
From the gun on third down, Wentz. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Wentz now 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Another timeout called by the Vikings now. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back.
Hang in there now.
2 and 3.
Here we go. 120.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Wentz. Flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away.
Field goal time.
Brings up 4th.
It's a tried and true
Field
formula,
goal
and
time.
I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid
Nope.
of it before taking
Oh,
it.
he made it.
Incomplete.
Damn.
So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this
I
drive,
really can't.
you start
It's
thinking
a
to yourself,
9-point
what are we
game with
going
2
to do?
minutes
You
left.
don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because
Right.
you know they'll make some adjustments.
Lucky 50. Let's go.
First down. Here's Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31.
I know.
To throw, Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Who's that?
And
Pass
that's gonna
interference?
wind up
What? Holding, huh?
incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the clock.
Cousins. He's going to let it fly. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Cousins to throw. Past the 20. Over the middle here to Rudolph. Touchdown!
Touchdown, Vikings! Let's go.
Kyle Rudolph. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point.
And I missed it.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Mostert now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They've got the lead by 3, late stages of the game. What's the message here? Just hang on to the football? Is it that simple?
That's exactly right, because ball security is paramount. And you got a small cushion. A field goal can tie you, but you don't even think that way. Just take care of the ball, close out the game.
Will they close it out? We're about to find out. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Hang in there now. Lefty. Go. Run. Let's go.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Strip
He'll
that
lose
bitch. Come on!
here, going down back at the 28. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. They'll run it now out of the gun. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
He was 1 and 3.
Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slide.
That's a lie, dude, because all them kicks I missed, they didn't vibrate at all, so. Oh, Stephon Diggs is back. Let's go.
They broke, they think it's my fault. No car. I want that car. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your.
Ooh, Stephon Diggs just got +1 speed, y'all.
LED, look at the lights. We the ones that don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. I went from filling out kites to putting it in my block. Look what you sweater is drill. Somebody give me a. These ain't like the cops. Gossiping more than a. In jail I had. I make you cut off the. Think that I made it, they can't be my friends, so they wanna be ops. If I see them.
I'll play.
I'm in that spaceship, I'm dropping the top. Ain't like my beat, ain't no happy belated, I'm counting the guap. Who gave you a voice? Who told you your thoughts count? GPS straight to the money. I put my. Big homie up. The big Mickey Mouse. You posted your at 12 and 8 that night, she had my.
So what's with that trade, man? Yeah or no?
They broke, they think it's my fault. No car. I want that car. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones that don't like. But you look.
What trade am I looking at? It's the same trade.
Bank account looking like yikes.
Your ears with get back, watch you turn to a singer. Get the fighting like this Jerry Springer. All of my sit the back that like a popo. They popo.
Oh, you made one for us too?
Father gave it to us and they walk down to Soho. One was black and the other was Mexican. Had a like a polio. Younger than you with a Maybach. Younger than you with a Bentley. From the got in the gently. Angry and friends with these. When I was down out of so had sympathy. But that's how I go when you broke. Now I'm like mistletoe. My own. Not gonna lie, some of these new clones. Then she asked for a loan.
On here? On what? Oh, let me look real quick.
You can see all my pain in my watch. Got my ex down in
Inbox.
Cause I'm popping and I know you're not. And I know you see just how I'm living. You're not happy with life, so you rockin' Reeboks on treetops, getting guap, got a big Benz like Sasquatch. Every time you see it, with a no, it's
I
top
got that
notch.
chicken to golf. A lot of these lost. They broke. They think it's my fault.
I think it's Dylan Overby. Yeah, Dylan Overby. DILLONOVERBY.
But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis that's light.
DILLONOVERBY.
LED, look at the lights. We the ones
OVERBY.
why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. The ops on IG all the
Yep.
time. I dare them go live. Wagyu steak, I died. 8 ounce 255. I can't get funky with to groovy you. If I ain't had love for me, I would've tried to get Nicki Minaj. Derek ain't gonna let you slide. Dory ain't gonna let you slide. You king of the city, I don't wanna be.
Here, let me stop this broadcast so